Hey guys, what's happening? What's popping? It's me, your queen of content, Trudy Kitui. Welcome to the best online TV show. And of course, this video has been sponsored by 22Bet. And I'm back again. I'm in Nyabohansi. I told you guys I'll be back, and I've come back. And finally, I have someone amazing, a beautiful mom. She's looking nice. And all the way from US to Marwa's villa. We want to know more about her. She's a good friend to Marwa. And I want to talk to her, at least to know more about her, why she's here. Of course, people are here to celebrate Marwa, but maybe she has another reason why she's here. First of all, she will introduce herself, then we will continue. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. First of all, you're looking amazing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate. Yes.
Kindly introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
I am Lady K. That's what my friends call me in America. And I'm the heart of Africa spirit. And that is our art, our African resources, our African heritage, and our African culture. I just have a passion for that because now I know what it really means to have a culture and to be strongly bonded in a culture, because it means everything. I've seen the cultures of the rest of the world. They stuck to their cultures from hundreds of years ago. And I feel it's time that we start decolonizing our minds and value our culture and go deep into what our ancestors left behind in terms of what they told us, and start making a history again for Africa. The real history, not something which has been concocted. Yes.
Right. So you've said you from US, I know that, but maybe are you a Kenyan? Are you from Uganda? Are you from where? We want to know more about you.
I am a Kenyan. I'm a very, very proud Kenyan. I'm very proud of my country, but I'm also an American. So what I normally say is that Kenya is my motherland and America is my homeland. Yes. So I live in both places and I love both countries. And originally where I come from is Meru. Meru. And Meru, is in eastern Kenya, right?
Yes.
Right at the slopes of Mount Kenya. So I come from Imenti, right? And we have different counties. In one country, we have different districts. What do you call them? Like constituencies. We have about 7 in Meru. Yes.
And maybe how long have you been to US?
I've been in the US for approximately 30 years. Since 1993. That was my first time when I went there.
Okay.
Yes.
Then you
Yes.
decided to live there.
Yes, I went there on business. I used to study gemstones and buy and sell gemstones, which is our natural, one of the 4, that is our resources.
Yes.
So I got interested in gemstones, so we used to go there to New York and sell them, and sometimes to Germany. That is how I took an interest in America. Yes.
Now let's talk about Marwa. We're here because of Marwa.
Yes.
I would really want to know maybe when did you knew Marwa, and
Yes.
maybe when did you start being friends, and why did you follow him? Maybe let's say on YouTube, follow his content. What pushed you to do that?
Maybe I can just say briefly, before I went to the US, I worked with the government in Kenya for 7 years with the Ministry of Water. And I really enjoyed my job because first of all, I went to school in India.
Wow.
Yes, university. So from there, I went back to Kenya and I worked for about 7 years. But, during my work there, I had my children, 2 of them, and they started school. So I just thought of making their environment more diverse, and so they can also, traveling, you really learn a lot, and how we can mix both cultures. And that's when I decided, let me move to America and see how the opportunities will be like for my children, so they can choose wherever they want to live, because this is their homeland,
Yes.
Yes, so that's when I left. So when I was in America, I just started from scratch, from the bottom, because it doesn't matter in America what you go with, whether you have a master's degree or whatever degree you have. You start from the bottom like everybody. You might as well just throw away those certificates when you land at the airport and just start on your own. So I just picked up and picked up and picked up as I was rearing my children as a single mom. And so so you see now I went there for better opportunities, right? So now after being there for 30 years, I have realized that we all, like home, our motherland is more, it's richer in terms of what we didn't know, in terms of our culture, in terms of our environment, in terms of everybody, like even just sitting here. This never happens in America. In America, you're just caught up into a circle, and you'll just work, go home, work, go home. Like there's no time to breathe, But here you can see people are dreaming. If you don't chase your dream will run away from you. And everybody here, it's such a beautiful environment, and people are so helpful. And I can feel the energy of Ubuntu. Ubuntu means I am because you are. So that is what I'm finding here, and it just has uplifted me so much I cannot explain it. So how I met Marwa, I was just like as usual, I follow people on YouTube, and just like in November, just last month, I bumped into Marwa's video. I don't know, maybe the AI connected us, and also the universe, because we know that the universe will always, connect you with the right things as long as you shout to the universe what you need, and you have to know. So when I saw Marwa, I just looked at him and I'm like, wow, he's my son's age and he has this dream. And then I saw, like in my village, where I come from in Meru, it really needs uplifting. But I didn't know how, in terms of, you can't give people money. You need to show them how to fish. So, I just got the right, like my dream come true in terms of emulating, copying this idea of I am Marwa into my village. Even if I don't make a villa, but just networking. Like this is very important to give hope to the young people and to show them that you can make it. I watched Marwa, how he said, how he left here and he went to Colombia, and for some reason he lost his job and he became homeless. Like contract was not renewed. And that is how he started his YouTube, which shows you that you can start from zero to a hero, as Marwa says. And I have seen it. Seeing is believing. Yes.
So basically, I saw you telling me that you're something in a class of master class. I mean,
Yes.
So you decided to learn something about content creation.
Yes, exactly. I never did. I started my YouTube channel in 2012 because I had some family functions and I wanted to just a place to store my videos. So I never really thought that it's something like I can do it myself. And I've been following people, liking them, big YouTubers, but I thought that is them, it's not me. But then Marwa said, like, you can just start from even your phone. You don't even need a camera. I thought I need a camera, I need all these prompts, I need to study cameratography, but it is so simple and it is just expressing yourself, and I love expressing myself and I love mingling with people. So it's just perfect for me, and you can do it at any age. You can start from 2 years old. I am 63 years old. I'm not proud, I'm not ashamed to say my age, because I think it is a gift. Thank you. Yes, so that is how I really think that Marwa is a great son of Africa, because his idea is going to grow. It's going to grow, and I'm sure of that. I came here with like 9 people who had subscribed for me since 2012. 9, yeah. Yes, less than 10, yeah. And I have not even done anything. I'm still in class there trying to learn and to how to present myself, how to look and stuff like that. So I've been focusing on that instead of rushing to my content, because I already know what I want, but then I want to have to be rooted, right? And right now I have almost 200 subscribers. Just sitting here, just the way yes. Imagine. And I've not even put it on blast or anything. Yes, I have about 200 subscribers just being here. Yes. So you see the power in numbers, guys. There is a power in numbers. Be at the right place with the right people. And we are going to boost each other and grow together. Yes. Yes.
So maybe what are your expectations after coming from this place?
My expectations is that I have a passion for knowledge and empowering and enriching people. I have that passion to educate, empower, and enrich people. And there's no better platform than on YouTube, because you'll see the supporters and you will see the outcome of it. So I came here with a passion to pass on some knowledge that I have about our African culture, like you can see the name of my channel. And at the same time, I realized, wow, it can also give me an income to develop those places that I would love to do it, and then we can work together. You can't beat that. To do something you're enjoying and at the same time you're earning. Yes, and like even if you just make $1 from yourself, it's so uplifting. So that is what most people, they just get so they get so demoralized and so stressed out because they work so hard, but they're not. It's not self-sustaining. But with being a YouTuber, it looks like it's self-sustaining and you enjoy what you're doing. Yes, yes.
Maybe what do you love about Marwa, or what are some of the things you've learned from Marwa?
What I have learned about Marwa is that he's really organic. He is a real representative of an organic African paradigm dream, in the sense that when you come, you see the animals. Even the animals speak for themselves. They're just walking around. I've never seen something like the birds are just walking around, the white birds, the pigeons, and the guinea fowls. And then there's cows, there's animals, there's trees, there's a garden, there's people everywhere. I mean, this is like a sprawling Garden of Eden. So what I like about him is because he's a real representative for Ubuntu. You are because I am. Marwa is because we are, but he has the idea to put us together, and we all become the culture. The culture diversity here. Africans are the same, all of us. We have differences in which makes us even more unique in the way we speak, our languages, our food is different sometimes, but all in all, our culture is the same. Yes, respect the elders, take care of the sick, no one goes hungry, no one goes without a place to sleep. Maro has given this whole mansion to anybody who wants to come, and people are coming for not paying anything. Where will you get a place like this for free? And the food is fantastic. Like we have food at the tent there. We have food being cooked there. We have food being cooked upstairs. That is our African culture. You can never go to any African house and not be given food. Yeah. So he's just emulating exactly what our ancestors would have loved. Yes, yes.
You're drinking something. Maybe tell us about it. What is it?
Oh, this one. This is ginger. This is ginger and lemon and hot water. That's it. So I just cut the lemon into small pieces, and the ginger, I grate it, and then I put hot water, and I drink that every day because lemon, you see, it's just our culture of just doing stuff that works, and it's not a chemical into your body. So we know that ginger is an anti-inflammatory, so it's good for your joints, it's good for anything. So even before you get sick, it's already working in your body. And of course, lemon is full of vitamin C. Yeah. And would you like to taste some?
Yes.
Okay. Please do.
So as we taste, maybe
Yes.
how is life in America when you compare life in Kenya and America? How is it?
Life in America is very, very, very. I'll just give you a little to taste so you don't. Okay, right there. Yeah, it's mostly I need to add some hot water. So life, how is it? Yeah, my children also, they do the same thing. They say, oh, no, 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 mom, and your concussions. They call them concussions. So anyway, comparing life in America and life here, it's like oranges and bananas. You know, like you can't compare oranges and apples, rather. You can't really compare because you can't really compare. America is a capitalistic country. It's based on, capitalism. Like you have to, even if you have to step on someone to climb, you climb up, which is okay. That's the system. But here, our culture is completely different. It's based on lifting one another, right? So in America, we work, we work all the time. Like then you can take vacation, but just part of the system. But here, it's like you're working and you're still growing at the same time, and you're still not mentally drained, But in terms of technology and way of living, I love it because, like, for 30 years, I've never had to wash clothes with my hands. Yes, all the houses are equipped with a dishwasher. It's a must. Whether you're a renter or what, a dishwasher and a laundry machine and dryer. So you just throw things there all the time. The dish is the same. So in terms of that, then you have time for other things, right? And then, food-wise also, there's so much food. So in terms of like living lifestyle, obviously, America is a first world country and Kenya is a third world country. That's what they say. In terms of maybe technology, it's really advanced. It's really advanced. Like almost in every aspect of it, whether it's transportation, education, like, all the kids, they have laptops, like it's just nothing from the first grade, and the schools also, they are free in America, the public schools, and they're just as good as any private school. They are very good, and the public schools, they're free, and they provide the children with lunch and breakfast there, and what else? And generally the system, what I like about it, it works. Everything works. When I was in Kenya, there was bottlenecks here. You're trying to do this, even to get a child to admission to a school, if it is a good city council school or whatever, you have to really struggle, and maybe you won't even make it. Otherwise, and then the opportunities there also in America, you can just be who you want in terms of how much you put in, and also in Swahili we say kuteresa si kuanguka. That means if you slide, you're not falling, meaning you can always stand up again, brush off, and continue. It's so much harder here. If you Teresa here, really you'll need an uplift. Like if you get sick, or you lose your job, or God forbid you lose the family member who provides for the income, then that family is kind of in a dilemma, or some really bad. But in the US, you can just lose everything. You saw Mara saying he was homeless, and that is not even something like you should be amazed about. You can become homeless just in a day like this. So you become homeless, but imagine there's hope. Like there's homeless shelters there. You can go and get food for free also when you're homeless. And then you can just be and then at the shelters you can start again, once you have shelter. But here it's hard. If you're in Nairobi and you're homeless, what are you gonna do? So there are so many differences here and there. The things that we struggle for there is different from what we struggle for here. But you see, to me, Africa is rich. We are very rich because we have our culture, we have our resources, we have our art, and we have our heritage that we inherited. And just to uplift each other and use our hands, learn how to fish, and you can be anything other than being relying on the education system to, we were told to, work hard, get a good college degree, and then you get a good job, and then you get married, and then you work, you get a home, you pay for the mortgage for 30 years. That system, by the time you're done paying for the house and everything, you're also done. You have not had a life. Yes, exactly.
Lastly, people tend to believe that YouTube or content creation is for young people.
Yes.
But now you're here,
Yes.
and how prepared are you for maybe online things, online trolls, online whatever, all those things that happens online?
I've been following YouTubers dedicated, the ones I love. I have like a list of them, and people who I follow for a reason. Some of them are very young girls, even younger than my last born, and some of them are my age, but not older, yeah? So, and I read the comments. The first thing I do, I read comments for some curiosity. And I just see all these trolls. Like I can see, like somebody is being asked why they didn't wash their hands or something, and they're in their kitchen, right? And then I just realized, honestly, some people were born to make you miserable. That is their goal. I don't know what kind of, just like Judas and Jesus, for people who are Christians. So they were just born like that, and there's nothing you can do. So you really have to have a thick skin. I realized that because I have seen some big YouTubers, like ladies, crying and even sitting with a therapist, just talking. Also it's live, like, you know, like you have to do this having a session live so that they can help other content creators who are frustrated by trolls. It's not even anything. So what I can say is I'm going to get in prepared for that. I know it's very disappointing when you work the whole night on your video and somebody trolls it or this, you know. I have to prepare for that. What I can say is whoever makes you angry has power over you. So just remember that. So these trolls are there to make you angry. And if you become angry, then you are getting, you're going down and you're getting into their energy. And now they're controlling you. Yes. So I always remember that. Yes.
So lastly, maybe what can you tell your fans, my fans, Marwa's fans, and also a message to I am Marwa, and also maybe your people from Meru,
Yes.
who are watching you right. Of
Yes.
course, they'll watch you and they were
Yes.
like, okay, so we have our own who is now a YouTuber,
Yes.
and they'll
Yes.
be so proud of you.
Yes.
Just a message.
First, I will begin by saying a big thank you to I am Marwa. He's a great son of Africa. I call him my son. He calls me mom. His second mom, his mom is Congrats Mom, and she lives to her name, Congrats Mom. And I see the relationship between Marwa and his mom, and it is so beautiful. And also the way Marwa takes care of his family. He built his parents the house first, a beautiful, beautiful house. I'm sure you've seen it. So before even he could, that is the African culture. You take care of your parents, you know. That is how to have, you know, like other cultures, like for example, the monarchy in England, they know who is going to be the king for the next 2,000 years, you know. But unfortunately for us, we have been kind of colonized into those aspects just to live day by day. So Marwa has set up something that can grow forever, even when he's not here. So, and the people in this village, thank you so much, the followers of Marwa especially, for being such great supporters, because that's all he needs. That's all we all need, that kind of energy. And I thank you so much. And I want the people in my village, in Meru, in Nari, where I come from, in Imenti, to just follow Marwa, please. I am Marwa. So we can grow together. We can see how we can duplicate this kind of environment, this kind of ethics, this kind of fishing for yourself instead of just being given fish, and we grow. It just starts slowly. You can see already we have East African passports, which means that we are getting somewhere as Africa. So one love, and we are because you are. That is the Ubuntu. You are because I am because you are. And that is our African way of life. Right. Yes.
Right, your channel, your YouTube channel, so that my fans could get you.
Yes. My YouTube channel is the Heart of Africa Spirit. Heart is H-U-T. And that is our art, our resources, our culture, and our heritage. That is what the Heart of Africa Spirit stands for. And that is what we are going to grow together with. We all want to create an organic African paradigm. If you get followers, let them be organic. Don't be in a rush. Get real followers who love your content and who are learning from it. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time, and
Yes.
I wish you all the best. You will
Thank you
enjoy
so
the
much.
journey on YouTube and everything, and
Yes.
you will grow with time.
Thank you so much, Trudy. You're so beautiful. I love your hairstyle. I love this side fringe and the beads. You know, African beads mean a lot to us, and we all appreciate. Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you so much, Team Trudy. Thank you so much. Let's meet on the next.